Good morning, ma'am. This is the implementation video of our project LAN file search engine. Since we have used C Sharp and it's a desktop-based application, we have used Visual Studio to run it. So basically the right-hand side shows the structure of our project. As we can see, there are many forms, but the main things here is the main form, which is basically the GUI part, which shows which where we can search and the results are shown. But the main file here we are going to explain is the try search, which is the basis of our project. So basically the try the try class consists of three functions: the add function, the find prefix function, and the find word function. Add function adds the new files into the try. Find prefix function finds the matching pattern of our argument or the file we searched and returns it. Find word is used to search the exact file. So now let's take a look at the main function. In the main function, first we use this condition to check if the try already exists. If it exists, then we skip the step. If not, we'll create the try. Then we are using two byte arrays to get the system configuration. That is basically to check whether the previous state of the try structure or the file system and the new state of the file system are same or not. If they are different, it means that new files have been added. So for those files, we need to add those files into the try structure. Otherwise, we can skip this step. If it is the same, then we go to the find prefix function. The find prefix function, as I told earlier, will basically find the matching pattern, and then for the since the file name is passed as an argument, it will find the matching pattern for the argument, and it will return it in a byte array. And this function here returns the result to the main form, and will return the byte array, and this will be displayed in the result section. So this is the basic implementation of a try structure. Now let us run the program and see the output. Before showing the demo, ma'am, I wanted to show the systems we are using to show the demo of this project. We are using two laptops connected to Wi-Fi to the same LAN. So I have run ipconfig in the terminal for both these laptops. And as we can see, for the LAN adapter Wi-Fi, the IPv4 address is 192.168.0.122. And for this computer, the LAN adapter Wi-Fi address for IP4 is 192.168.0.100. This is what we are going to use for the demo. So this is the GUI of our application, ma'am. In this is the section we search, and this is the section where the results appear. Now let's go through the settings. That's basically the configure setting, which gives us two methods to enter the IP address. One is the range of IP addresses. This is useful when there are a lot of computers in the LAN, like we have in our labs. The other way is to enter the IP addresses individually. Since we are using only two computers here, we are entering the IP addresses individually. The IP address of this computer is localhost 100. That's why it's applied by default. The other IP address we need to enter. And click apply. So our LAN is configured. Also, we need to enter these IP addresses only while the first start of the application or after a deep clean. Otherwise, it will get stored in the memory. The next one is next setting is advanced. In advanced, there is basically a server IP address which I have given my name for, because this video I'm taking from my house. And then there is a search depth option which will tell how deep we need to go for searching. And we have a number of threads our application can use. And also we have ping timeout, which basically tells that when this computer is accessing other computers in the LAN network, it will tell this computer how long to wait, for how long you should give time for the other computer to respond. Otherwise it won't show those files. So now let's search. Let's enter a random file like QQ. Now as you can see, this file is present in our computer. That's why it's showing only in our IP address. And it's not present in the other computer. Let's now search any other file, like let's say a main file. Now as you can see, these files are present only in the other computer, not in our computer. That's why it's only showing localhost 122, which is the IP address of the other computer. Now let's search any other file, like let's say lab documents. Now as we can see here, it shows both the IP addresses, because in both the computers there are lab files or patterns with lab files matching. And also it's like we can access though other computers files from here also. It's just not for viewing. For example, let's say we want to view the chemistry syllabus which is present in the other computer. You can just double click here, and as you can see, chemistry syllabus is opened. And then there's also help section, which will tell who to contact if that we are facing some problems, that we have given our name. So yeah, that's it, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.